Denox Tech Reviews number 1. Denox reviews the iPod Touch 4th generation. Hello YouTube, this is Denox speaking once again, and today I have a yellow hat. New change, isn't it? Yeah, than my usual red hat self. You have already seen me in my dark blue hat and stuff, and this time I'm all yellow. So, to make this review special, this is the very first episode of Denox Tech Reviews. So today's tech reviews will be something a little bit special to start off this whole series of mine, because now in this series I'm gonna be reviewing like a series of tech stuff that I might find in my house or something, or possibly stuff that people may borrow me for a sec so I can review it. Who knows, I might be doing quite a few things, but today we're gonna be reviewing the iPod Touch 4th generation. I got this about a few weeks ago, and I'm going to show you just how it works, so let's go in. Okay, as you see right here, this is my iPod Touch 4th generation. It is the latest installment up to this point of the iPod Touch family. So basically, out of all the other iPod Touch, it has some new feature, or probably some of the buttons that's changed, but I'm going to be reviewing the hardware of this thing first. This is pretty easy. Now you see this little point right here? This is the front camera. Like the DSi where you have a front camera right in front of you and you could see your face before you take a picture? Yeah, because this is gonna be good for webcam chat, like FaceTime, that I'm gonna be explaining pretty soon. And of course, every single iPod Touch has the home button. Of course, if you know what an iPod Touch is, if you own it, then you pretty much know a lot about this thing already. But the iPod Touch 4th generation also has a volume button now located here. I'm not sure where it got located in the last iPod Touch, but here, this is the volume to move it up, and this is the volume down. Now, in this side right here, this is to put it to sleep. I'll show that in a few seconds. And of course, we have the headphone jack right here. And in the middle, we have the little power cord USB, so you could connect the USB to the computer, log it to iTunes, and recharge your iPod Touch. Okay, as you see right here, all the way in the right side, this little speaker. Too bad I cannot point it very well, but you know what I mean. Right next to the little power cord. Yeah, that's where all the sounds comes in. In my iPod Classic, it didn't have that. You need a headphone to actually listen to it. But now you can listen to music just like that without the headphone. But I still use headphone anyways. Now for the software itself, that way I could explain all these things a little bit better. You press here in order to turn on for the sleep mode. There you have the time like always. You slide here so you can activate. And this is what my iPod Touch menu looks like. It has the new FaceTime feature. It has the game center. Yes, before iPod Touch 4th generation, you couldn't find FaceTime or game center anywhere. And FaceTime you could only use on this iPod Touch 4th generation and the iPhone 4, plus the iMac and some other Apple products at the moment. I do know that FaceTime is gonna be used later on for like Windows as well, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long, but hopefully it won't be too long. Well, as you see, this thing has a front camera like I said in the beginning, and now you see me recording myself. This is you can actually see my camera in action now, as you saw on my 25th birthday. And then you come here. I just took 2 pictures by mistake. In the top right corner right here, you press it and you can switch to the other side of the camera. Now this is the back camera from the back of the iPod Touch, which is right here, pointing right now at my face. So yeah, it's a really good quality, and when you do video recording, you could put in HD as well. In other words, you could record 720p now on this iPod Touch. Pretty unique, huh? So basically you could do HD recording. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, this outer camera looks awesome. Yeah, 720p, but the camera is like 5.0 megapixels. Pretty decent, but too bad it doesn't have flash, but I'm pretty sure the next iPod's gonna have it. But still a really good feature. It didn't have in the other iPod Touch, that is. It has YouTube like all the other iPod Touch. It has the weather. It has video. It has the iTunes. You could buy stuff directly from iTunes. And yes, I already have Wi-Fi, so you'll be able to see as well. Wow, IGN Game Podcast. And there's a list of all the things you could download for free. Yeah, it's basically like new stuff, you know, promotions from other games. There, and also the iPod Touch, what it doesn't have from the previous one, it also has iMovie. So basically, if you wanted to like edit videos, if you're ever wondering if you wanted to edit videos and stuff on your iPod Touch, you finally can now. I was trying to do a little video editing with this. I'm not gonna get too much into detail with this, but basically with this thing, what it does, you can import pictures, videos, and stuff and music from your iPod database, you know, that you pass from your computer to the iTunes, and then you could be able to make a video here. So, you know, a little video editing is pretty simple compared to Sony Vegas, of course, but if you want to do it on the go and, you know, a quick video editing, you know, this one is actually going to be pretty good. I haven't known much about it yet, but once I get more used to it, I'm going to be able to record Denox updates with the iPod Touch in HD. Yep, 720p I'm going to try going for. So don't be surprised the next update is going to be like that. And of course, you got the musics. Yeah, I have like over 100 musics right now here. Safari and Internet Explorer for Apple. Messenger, yeah, you could chat here as well. You could do pretty much everything here. And there are over 300,000 apps now, so you're never gonna get bored with the iPod Touch if you have a great imagination. Yeah. Oh, and not only that, but it's very, very, very easy to hack. It's like more easy to hack than any other game consoles like Wii and DS and PSP. Oh, but you just have to jailbreak it. You just have to like use like Snow Breeze or Green Poison, and you know, follow all the instructions if you find them online. And then, you know, you'll get to have a whole lot of things, a whole lot of opportunities, downloading games for free. But you know, a lot of the apps are already free to begin with on the App Store. Right here, you could in case you don't have an iPod Touch, you could download stuff for a very low price, like $5, $4 for a certain game, while in the DS you have to spend like $20 to $30 for that same game. Probably because it has less feature here, or probably because they take less to produce. And yeah, in the App Store, hold on one sec, okay. In the App Store, they show you what the app is all about. The icon down here, they show you some screenshots of what the program's about. Yeah, and they give you, you know, a little idea on what you could expect before you download the app. You could also tell a friend, you know, you could also send it to a friend to see if they want to check it out as well. Report if there's any bugs, which might be some apps that have problems. Yeah, I heard there's some really crappy apps, but you know, there are a whole lot of good ones, so it's really worth it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go too much in detail, but also you could chat in Skype. You could also hack this thing. You could possibly use this as a telephone. You could buy Skype credits to actually use Wi-Fi, so you could troll people around the world, depending on how many Skype credits you have. So yeah, this is a really neat device. I wanted this thing for years now, but I think I believe that it was very well to wait, because one thing, now it has that camera. Before it doesn't. Now I can make video calls, you know, a recent feature. So I waited after all this time, and I finally got this is my first iPod Touch, and the first iPod Touch with FaceTime, and many other things I could do with it. Seriously, I'll take this thing almost everywhere, but you know, not everywhere yet, because this is very fragile. Good thing it has a case, by the way. I know you've seen it before. The case is from LifeWorks. I bought it like a couple days after I got the iPod Touch 4th generation. It's like a red metal case. There are many cases to choose from. Some with, you know, rubbery parts, rubber material. Some of them with like the metal materials, and yeah, there's a different type of cases you could choose from. My case came with a screen protector, but for some reason I didn't put it correctly, and that's why I don't have it at the moment. But yeah, now I'm gonna go to the second part of this review, which is gonna be FaceTime. So yeah, I'm gonna be calling my friend VGFreak256 because he's getting himself ready for me. Yeah, he's pretty much waiting for me to do FaceTime with him right now. So yeah, let's do it real quick. I'm gonna go FaceTime, And before I get started, well, this is the list of people I have called or people that called me on FaceTime. Of course, you need Wi-Fi in order to do this because this is not a cell phone. The iPhone is almost the same thing, but you know, it's a phone. You could actually connect yourself anywhere you want as long as there's phone signal. But you need Wi-Fi in order to do this, so it's a little bit limited. But you know, it's still a lot faster than phone signal. So yeah. I mean, the red ones right here is people that have called me, and the black names are the people that I have called myself. You could clear them all up if you want to. And there we go. Because I don't want to mess later on. Now I go to contacts right here. And here are a list of all the people that I have on FaceTime at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna call John the Hacker right now, or VG Freak256. Now, I'm waiting for John to pick up the FaceTime thingy. It's really easy. All you need is just a freaking email address. You just have to get his email address, and that's it. You add them, and then you'll be able to FaceTime, as long as he's online, that is. Yep, it's connecting. Hey John, what's up?
Hello Hector, what's up?
Yeah, I'm up to the second part right now of the review of FaceTime. So yeah, this is my friend VG Freak256. And he could see me recording right now with the camera. He's using his iMac. So yeah, tell me what you think of the iPod Touch 4th generation.
Well, it's a really nice device actually. I like it a lot. It's pretty it's an all-in-one device. You can
Exactly.
music, you can browse the web, you can FaceTime, you can it has a camera now. You can record videos, you can take pictures. You can download some apps, like there's 150,000 apps on the App Store.
Exactly.
It's jack of all trades, actually. If you're looking for something, you know, like that does almost everything that an iPod Touch would do.
Exactly.
And it's pretty cheap now, because, you know,
It used to be a lot expensive. You have to pay like $400 for something like this, right?
Now it's like 230, so it's
I saved like 150 there.
So it is pretty cheap, and it's worth the money right now. It's good. You know, it has a lot of the features and it's back.
I could also switch the front face camera and the back face camera. You know, anytime I want during FaceTime. I could also mute in case they don't want to see my picture. And oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to explain about the iPod Touch, that you could also multitask a lot now. You could actually FaceTime somebody. You could be checking your email. You could be doing stuff. You could be checking news. Well, anything pretty much. There's not one right now. I don't think there's one thing the iPod Touch can't do. Is there? Is there something the iPod Touch cannot do?
No, actually, it can do a lot of stuff. Actually, the computer most can do. It can web surf, it can listen to music, it can basically a lot of stuff it can do that you can do. But practically, you know, it's a smaller screen. You know, it's more for portable that they use. You know.
Exactly.
You can surf Facebook, you can surf YouTube, you can do a lot of stuff. The thing is, there's Flash, which
Oh yeah.
want to put on.
And not only that, but this thing it has enough power to integrate graphics similar to Xbox 360 and PS3. Like for example, Infinity Blade. I'll post a link in the button in case you want to check the video thinking about it. And of course, if you have jailbreak and stuff, you could download it anytime you want.
Yeah, it's a really good device. You know, Apple does do good devices. I think this is it's aimed at the casual user, but also the hardcore users, because actually there's a lot of good stuff here.
It's basically aimed for everybody.
Yeah,
No matter what you're into, the iPod Touch is for you.
Yes, actually, there's always a use for it, you know. It's
Exactly.
not like, I just listen to music and that's it. You know, before it was like that, but now it's more like that.
Well, technology has advanced, so now, you know, anything is possible with technology.
It's amazing how something small can do so much stuff, you know.
Exactly. No, I never knew this would happen, but you know, it's happened. And I finally got this neat device. So yeah, I'm about to finish right now, so if anybody is thinking about purchasing the iPod Touch 4th generation, you have the 8GB model, you got the 32 gigs, and the 64 gigs to choose from. 8GB cost like $249.99. The 32 gig is like $299.99, right?
Yeah.
And the 64GB is like $400.
Yes.
But you know, pretty much you're getting a lot from this device. It's worth the money if you're planning to buy it. So, you know, think well. Well, anyways, that's it for now. So take care, God bless, and stay cool.